Hi everyone. Today is day 37 and by the time I reached Bombay with this Basco Airlines, it was already 2.5 days and many people had come to the airport to meet me. But they all went home. So only one cousin remained. And he said, "What happened to your suitcase?" I said, "Well, it's a long story. This aeroplane belly landed and it got crashed. The suitcase got smashed up. Anyway, from Bombay I have to fly to Bangalore. Flew to Bangalore and then off to Kannur, Palekunda. The next day I took the car with my friend, with my cousin, a bit late today, with my cousin who knew the way. So on reaching Calicut, I met my cousin's sister and I smacked her on a bump, which is unusual for Malayalis to do that. But she was like my friend, so when I smacked her on my bum, her husband gave me a funny look. But he respected me, all of them. They're lovely people. Anyway, from Calicut we had lunch and then we set off to Trichur. Trichur we went and stayed in my friend's house. And from there we were taken to see my wife for the first time. And I was driving all the way, and when my sister was there, and one of my uncle was there as well. Poor fellow's gone now. And when we reached there were some small children in the foreground, and she wouldn't come out, my wife. She stood inside the doorway, very shy. And then we went from there with her father. Her father had come with me to see her in Trichur. This was in Charur, a place in the village 18 kilometers away from Trichur center. There I met my wife first time because we were only writing letters and we had fallen in love. And that was great. Anyway, we went to the registry office and registered straight away our marriage, and then after a week or a couple of 10 days or something, the marriage was fixed in Kadlai temple. So I got a busload of people to Trichur for my wedding. I had to pay for it, of course, and it was a lot of money for me that time. But I couldn't afford it, actually. I don't know how no, it wasn't busload of people. It was a few people. They came by train, they paid their own fare and came. I just took my sister, that's all. When I went to see my wife, on my way back, we went to Aluvai and then to Ernakulam, where my sister was studying. So went to the college to drop her off there. And I think that was happened. I can't remember correctly, but I think I dropped her off there. Fixed the wedding after 10 days at Guruvayur. But Ernakulam, and there were so many girls at the balcony, all shouting as if I am a big, big, what do you call, pop star or something. All looking up, they were all waving at me and shouting, and all her friends. I wonder if they remember that now. So I drove back, driving back on my way. The tire got punctured and it was middle of the night, and elephants, there are elephants and all crossing the road those days. Wild animals, wild elephants. And everybody was frightened. I only had a torch, there was no light. We changed the tire, and I think by midnight we reached Pallikundam. And that ended there. Then getting to the wedding was, we had to go and stay in Guruvayur in a hall, but the bride's people were supposed to arrange all the hall and all, and we couldn't get a proper. I got a hall and we all stayed in that hall. Mosquito bites, everything was there. My uncle was complaining all the time. One of my uncle, the youngest one, he was always complaining, but what to do? it's my fate, I suppose. And then in the morning, next day morning, we were waiting for my bride, and her mother was coming by car, and they came to Guruvayur. They were only about a couple of hours away from Guruvayur temple. Anyway, they came, everything went on well, but there was a bit of squabble and this and that. My uncle wanted me to marry into the family, and I didn't want. All these things went on. Gosh, there was so much which I didn't know anything about. It was mainly my uncle shouted at my mother-in-law and all that. I didn't know about it until later on. But it was all, it's my life, why do they have to interfere? This is what I don't like. I don't like anyone interfering into my life. My life is mine. I'm an independent person. I'm not coming from a communist country or anything. I was independent those days. Anyway, I got married after a week, I think. We're trying to get her passport and all ready, but we couldn't. So I had to leave everything there. I left my photocopy of my passport and everything. She got the registered letter, that's all she's had. But nobody told me that I had to register my marriage and get a marriage certificate, and I didn't get one. But I don't know how she got the visa from Chennai, Madras. And coming to England, it's a very big story. So, my friends, please subscribe for me. I'm very tired today. It's a late this thing. I had a lot to do today. I went for my counseling session as well. So take care, everyone. Talk to you tomorrow after the wedding. The wedding is still going on. So we'll talk about the wedding tomorrow. And stay cool. Subscribe. And see you tomorrow. Bye for now.